If you are having problems while installing your mod kit, this video should help. When you receive your mod kit, you will get 2 feet of wire, a diode, and a chip. Now, when you cut the wire, make sure that you do not cut it too long, as this could cause a short when putting the controller back together. Also, make sure that the diode is cut. If the diode is left how it is when you first get it, there's a lot of wire exposed that can cause a short. There are 3 different kinds of controllers. First, the older controller. Please note where the Microsoft symbol is at. Then we have the newer controller. Please also note where the Microsoft symbol is at. There is also a third kind of controller. It is not new, it is not old, but it is modded like a new controller. Also note, if the chip is installed backwards, the mod will not work. If you have an older controller and have a diode in, make sure that the diode is not backwards, for the LED will not be lit bright. When placing your chip, there are 2 different spots to put it. The first spot is right behind the right rumble pack. Please note that there is electrical tape underneath the chip so it will not cause a short. The second spot is underneath the board behind the left rumble pack. As you can see by the picture, it is hot glued in there so it will not move. You can also do that with the other one. If you have a new controller, one of the hardest solders can be the sync button. Once you know that it works, I would recommend hot gluing it so there's no chance of it coming off. Now, if you have an older controller, the solder is easier, but I would still recommend hot gluing it. A few tips when putting your controller back together. You can use any of the 4 LEDs. I have used number 3. I have also cut a little slot out for the wire so that the pad will sit nicely on the board. When putting your controller back together, make sure that no wires are being pinched above and below the board. If wires are pinched, they can be cut when you put the controller back together. Your controller is back together. Now let's see if it works. To change modes, just press the sync button. If you like, you can also put the mod to sleep. And then if you hold the button even longer, you will start syncing with the Xbox. And then finally, keep pressing it, and the mod will turn completely off. Please also note the mod is off while it is sleeping.